finish. Just across that wonderful finish line.
It is Monday night here. I'm about to go and jump on my Peloton bike to do the Oasis ride with Ben Aldis with one of my friends. So she's gonna be doing the class at the same time to help keep accountable. But today's video is gonna be talking about how I have hacked the Runna plan. Basically how I've made the plan work for me, for my lifestyle, for my fitness and my goals. So they've made some updates to the Runna plan so you can adjust your long run intensity, your speed work intensity, the overall distance you're running, the top end mileage of your long runs, and also the kind of weekly mileage. So those easy runs and the speed workouts, you can adjust the minimum, maximum distances of those, as well as kind of number of runs per week. So I'm going to take you through a week of Sydney Marathon training. Now it is taper, so I probably should have done this in another week. So it's going to look a little bit different, but I'm going to talk you through what changes I've made and why it works for me. So let's go and get on the bike. Used to be just my gym, and now it is a storage unit while we wait to move house. I should do more Peloton rides. So for me, I really enjoy spinning them, and they're like low impact. They can be high intensity. They can be really great interval training. They're good cardio. When we move house, I'm gonna move the Peloton bike into the house, because I think that there's so many mornings where it's not feasible to come down here because Bertie wakes up at the crack of dawn. And I would love to be able to just hop on the bike while he is playing or whatever. That means I can still be with him and take advantage of being up at 4:30 a.m. And get a little workout in. It's Wednesday afternoon. This is my first run of the week. So I have basically manipulated my Runna plan to fit with my life, and more importantly, actually how my body is feeling. I've got steady into tempo. I've got a 3.5 mile easy run, which I'm going to do tomorrow because I need to take the dog out. I've got 1 kilometre repeats that I'm going to do on Friday. Saturday, I'm actually going to probably do park run, and then Sunday, 10 mile long run, which I have got the Essex London 10k. So I'm going to do a little warm up and cool down after that. One of the main things I would recommend is if you are working out after work, then making sure that you have fueled. So I have had a coffee, which is, I would not necessarily recommend, but I've been trying these grind iced flat white coffees. And then I had some energy balls that I made with Bertie earlier this week with just oats, peanut butter, honey, raisins, and mini peanut butter M&Ms. They are so good. So I had 2 of those about an hour ago, just before I left work. And now I'm at the gym and I'm ready to go. So I have gone for the Adidas Evo SL today for the workout. Good little easy run or tempo run shoe. These ones are quite trash, so I am thinking of treating myself to a new pair soon. Probably actually only like 150 miles in these so far. It is sore. So it is Thursday today. Jessa, stop! We are out here doing a 3.5 mile easy run, which I have converted basically all of my easy runs, unless I'm running with a friend, but even then, to a run walk. So I do 4 minutes run, 1 minute walk on my easy runs. I just basically transition my long runs to 9 minute walk, run, 1 minute walk, and my easy runs to 4 minute run, 1 minute walk. 3, 2, 1. It's hard doing this with not enough hands. So just keep it easy. I personally absolutely love run walk. I've got a whole video on why I use it. And I would say, especially on like walks with or runs with the dog or with the buggy, it is so useful to use the run walk strategy. Just make sure I keep it easy. And so yeah, we're doing 3.5 miles today. Finished with a coffee, obviously, and a treat for Chester. So I wouldn't say this is like a runner hack, but it's basically just knowing myself well enough that even if they put like no faster than this pace, that actually for me, to keep it really, really easy, I just like a run walk. I just think it means that, like on my long run the other day, my running paces were sub 10, my walking paces were obviously much slower than that, and essentially my average pace was 10:15 overall with 1 minute walk. Go 1 minute walk every mile or every 10 minutes. So I feel like my running pace is better when I'm trying to do those longer runs, but it just keeps the heart rate low on these short, easy runs, and also better for Chester, better for buggy running, and keeps me in the moment. Today I am in the New Balance Rebel V5 in the pink colourway, which I love for these kind of easy or slightly pick up the pace runs. So for me, the reason run walking is a hack is that it means at least 2 of my runs, sometimes 3, easy runs, long runs, are at a much lower effort, so a much lower intensity. And I know that some people find the plans quite high intensity, quite high training volume. It can lead to overtraining and burnout. And for me, run walking keeps that intensity level down, keeps the effort level down, heart rate down, helps with recovery, and also just like, for me, helps with enjoyment. I absolutely love run walking, and so getting to do that 2-3 times a week keeps enjoyment high, perfect for jog runs and buggy runs.
We are testing kids.
Yes, we are. We are testing the Asics Tokyo Metaspeed Edge, and we are testing the Wheezy kit that I'm thinking of using on race day. It's got so many pockets.
Look at so many pockets
Yeah,
here.
I know. Testing this out because I might wear the white version of this on race day next week.
How do those feel so far?
Yeah, they feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm having to hold myself back, which is might be the like taper, might be carbon shoes running like 8:45, whereas we said we were going to run like 9:30s. I'm glad I went for the Edge because I read a lot that said that's better for heel strikers, which is how I run, especially on like longer distances at slower paces. So they feel stable. I feel like I need a massage before I go to Sydney, but yeah, this time in a week I'm going to be running in Sydney and it's going to be incredible. I think the thing that I'm most nervous about is the time change and just getting over the jet lag, feeling good on race day. Today is literally just about checking the fit, checking how the legs feel, getting that last long run done. My original plan had been 2-mile warm up, then I got here and was like, I'll just do all 4 at the end. So we're doing 10k at, well, around 9-ish pace, and then 4 miles easy at the end, which I'll change shoes back into my Cumulus, the easy pace. Okay, halfway.
What are you thinking now?
Thinking, oh my god, how bad are the hills going to be in Sydney?
It is hilly.
But my plan is like walk the hills. So I wish Runna had a run walk program. I think that's my biggest hack that I do, is I run walk a lot. Easy runs, long runs, just takes the intensity out of it, keeps my heart rate down, makes sure I fuel, and just like it. Gosh, that was nice.
Oh. Now, tip of the day. If you want to run fast, slow down.
Slow down to fuel and hydrate. Got Wembley, got the drums, got fake Taylor Swift.
Question is, are you going to high five with Taylor Swift?
I'll try. Oh, she's singing. I don't want to interrupt her.
No, come on, you don't know it.
I didn't want to interrupt her. Right, we're going to do something good in here.
Look at this finish line.
Oh, with that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know where this finish line is asking for? A sprint finish.
Let's see what they can do.
Okay. We finished? No, you go, Charlie. You go, Charlie. Oh, epic. It's an epic sprint finish.
So many of you hitting your PBs here today. Some of you that's the goals just across that wonderful finish line. I'm going to name check.
Good sprint finish.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that.
That was not in the race plan. Here we go. So there we have it. London X 10K done and tapering. We've got Sydney Marathon next weekend. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and like, and make sure you check out the next video, which will be my Sydney Marathon race recap.